Hey guys, my name is Debiri and it's time for another kicking of the week. And today I want to talk a little bit about using samples to make new kicks. And to be more exact, I mean using samples from sample packs and make something new out of that. So for example, this punch. Do you like this punch? This punch isn't made from any samples that I've made for myself, but I took some samples out of the new Mist sample pack that they released this week, and I just put some punches together, distort them some more, layer them further, and just make a new punch out of it. And I think it's important, especially for when you're starting out, to use sampling to get some more experience faster on how you can manipulate samples and how you can layer samples to create a better sound. And today I want to show you how I take samples, for example, from the Mist sample pack and make a new punch out of there. So let's look up some samples that we're going to use for layering. So let's take these three. This one, and the final one. And I just picked them on random. Of course you need to like the sound to make something that you'll like in the end. But I just picked out three random punches and we're just going to layer them together. Before you start doing this, just make a little decision on which punch you want to be the most upfront and which punches are going to support that. So right now I'm just gonna put this punch most upfront and the other ones are just gonna be layered in there to make something new. So it's important that the punches are at the right or at the same pitch. So let's pitch them all together. Now they don't need to be at the exact same pitch, but they just need to work together. And let's take the final one and do the final one as well. I think that's it. Yes, okay. So let's put in the volumes in the right way. And I'm just going to distort this one a little bit more. Put an EQ on it because I like that resonance. And distort it a little bit more. Cut the highs a little bit. So that we can have some more room for this distortion. So that it doesn't create too much harsh highs. And let's see, let's just distort this a little bit more, work a little bit more on the sample. And maybe put a wave shaper on here. Put it down, the mix a little bit. Okay, so I like this sound right now, and it's just a little bit different. So let's record this. And the reason I'm recording this is because it's just a little bit different in pitch than the main punch that we want to have. So we're gonna layer these two together. And now I can just easily pitch it again to get it in the right spot. Now these two are actually working together quite well. Now let's take these. Let's take the third one. Okay, so right now they're off pitch and they're not really working together. Let's see how we can get this third one in pitch, in tune. I mean. Yeah, let's just route these three together. Put a little EQ on it and boost and dip maybe where we want it to. And we're gonna distort this some more. And now from all this distortion, it's just kind of mudding up the lows, and the lows are just gone. So we're just gonna take a new club kick, put it under there, and then we actually make a new punch out of some samples that we didn't even create ourselves. And now when you've layered your sounds and put a new club kick under there and like it, I just like to put it to a little buzz and just do some final EQing and stuff to make it better. So, and then when you're done, you really find that you've created a new sound. We've went from this punch to create something entirely new like this. And of course you've been using samples that other people have been making, but it's just teaching you how you can create your own sounds out of other people's samples, and it teaches you how to use the pitch, for example, train your ears to get things in tune, and using pogo to get it to phase right with the other layers. And I just really, if you're just struggling with getting your kicks better, try using some other samples and just layer it and practice the pitching and pogoing and just getting things to sound like something you've created. And don't be afraid to use other people's samples. Now I hope you like this and you learned something from this, and hopefully I'll see you back soon again. Cheers!